Hello.
Hi, teacher.
All right, welcome back. So, this is our new topic, computer graded essays. Computer graded essays. So, students write a lot of essays during their time at school. Essays take a lot of time to write, and teachers need to grade them. Some schools are now using computers to grade essays. Is this good idea? Do you think this is good idea?
I think it is a good idea because computer can grade the essay much faster than human. Mm, it will be save time and give students result quickly.
Hmm. Wow. Okay, that is a very nice point. That's good. So now look at this. Here we have jobs, different kinds of jobs, driver, doctor, judge, and teacher. So, do you think we should use computer to grade do you think we should use computer as a driver, doctor, judge, or teacher? Do you think we should use computer or human to do this job? And give me your reason.
Mm, I think driver is human.
Human? Okay. So, what is your reason?
Uh, because if computer have a problem, it will be very dangerous.
Hmm. Okay. Hold on. Human. Because if computer make it will be very dangerous. Okay. So what about if human make mistake? Is it not dangerous? A lot of women also make mistake driving cars. They used to have accidents while driving cars. So what do you think? Do you think human mistake is more safer than computer mistake?
No,
Okay, but you said that if computer make mistake, it's going to be very dangerous. Mhm.
I think computer can have mistake easier than people.
Okay, computer can make a mistake easier than people. Okay, I agree with you. That is a very nice point. But I think for me, I prefer computer to be the driver. Reason being that sometimes human can be very, very reckless in their driving. Sometimes they drink and drive. Sometimes they press their phone and drive, which is very dangerous. So many accidents that is happening all over the world is out of carelessness. But computer will is more accurate than human, even though sometimes they make mistake. But I think computer is more accurate than human. So that is my own opinion. So let's go to doctor. Do you think we should use computer or human being?
I think it's mm, computer
Okay, why? What is your reason?
because computer can predict very good.
Can predict very good. Okay. Okay. So, do you think that human cannot predict very well? Do you think so?
Pardon?
Do you think that human cannot predict very well? You say that computers can predict very well. That is why you choose it. So, do you think that human cannot predict very well?
Mm, no.
Okay, for me, I think we should use human for doctor. Reason being that doctors they are human and they know about all part of the bodies. They know how they can understand how we feel when we are sick. When we explain to them how we feel, they can understand. But computer cannot understand because computer is not human. So I think we should go with human for doctor. My opinion. Okay, then George, who do you think? Do you
I
think
think it's human. And yes, human.
why?
Mm, be- because human can make the balance for people.
Can do what?
Make the balance
Balance for people. Balance how? Can you explain, please? Okay. You said because women can make balance for people. How? Can you make me understand your reason?
because human can make the balance for everyone.
Make the balance for everyone. How? Can you give your reason? What do you mean by making balance for everyone? What do you mean? Can you give an example? Okay. How can human make balance for everyone?
Mm, I don't know.
You don't know? I don't understand your reason. I really don't. So that is no, no, no. I can't go with the reason.
Yes,
I can't go with it. Can you give me another reason why you choose human?
because human is better than computer in this job.
In this job? Okay, because human is better than computer in this job. How are they better? How? What make what makes human better than computer in this job? What? You don't know?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I think we should choose computer to do this job. Do you know why? My reason is that computers, they are not going to um they're not going to side anyone like humans can side and judge wrongly, but computers will judge right. Human can take bribe, but computers, they're not going to take bribe. They will judge rightly. So I think in this job, computer should be the best to do it because they are going to give accurate um and they are not going to be partial.
Yes.
What do you think about it?
And now I think computer is better
Okay, good. So I think every other person would choose computer because they won't, computers won't make mistake. They will judge correctly. So let's then move to teacher.
Teacher is human
Okay. Why human?
because teach to student how to behavior is very important, but computer is not good in this. So
Hmm. This is actually a very nice point because teachers can teach students how to behave because teachers can teach students to behave, but computers can't. That is correct. Sometimes if we use computer to teach students, the classroom is going to be noisy because no one is there to coordinate the classroom. But if we use teachers, we make sure that the classroom is quiet and make sure that everyone is understanding what he or she is teaching in the class. But computers will just move on, explain, and go forward without knowing if students are understanding or not. So this is a very nice point. She did amazing. Okay, so that is all for this. All right, so one more question. Do you like writing essays? Do you like writing essays?
no, I don't
Mm, why?
because I have I don't have no idea to write an essay.
You don't have what?
I use I use I don't I usually don't have any idea to write an essay.
Okay, you don't have any idea to write essay. Hmm. Okay, I see. So do you think teachers like grading essays? Do you think so?
Pardon?
Do you think teachers like grading essays?
Mm, yes, I do.
Hmm. Okay. So do you think sometimes teachers get tired of grading essay?
Yes, because I think some teachers are very creative.
No, you got the question wrong. Do you think that sometimes teachers um do you think that sometimes teachers becomes tired of grading essay? Do you think that sometimes they are tired of grading essay?
I think yes.
Okay. So, mm, does writing essay help students learn better?
Mm, yes, it does
How does it help?
because students will have more knowledge.
We have more knowledge?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so now let's read this comprehension.
Computer graded essays. Students write essays to show their understanding of a subject. Some essays are very long and they take a long time to write. Then teachers need to spend many hours grading the essays. Will computer graded essays help everyone? Some people say that using computers to grade essays is much better. Plus, computers can grade essays very quickly. In fact, computers can grade thousands of essays in a few seconds. As a result, students will get their grades and feedback right now.
Right
Second,
away.
students right away. Second, students can write more essays. At the moment, teachers only give a few essays to students. This is because they don't have time to grade lots of writing. If teachers use computer to grade essays, students will benefit by doing more writing. Other
Okay.
people say that we should not use computers to grade essays. First, computers cannot grade as well as humans. Computers cannot decide if the student's ideas are wrong or weak. As a result, computers often give essays the wrong score. Second, students can learn how to get a high score. All they need to do is write very long sentences and paragraphs. They also need to use difficult words, but this is not why we write essays.
Okay. Nice reading. You read so well. You read very well. Okay. So let's answer the question from the passage. Why do students write essay?
Because
You want to check the paragraph?
yes, because students write essays to show their understanding of a subject.
Okay. The right essay to show their understanding of the subject. Then, number two, how fast can computers grade essays?
Computers can save time and give students results very quickly.
How fast can computers grade essay? The answer is wrong. How fast? How fast? It can grade thousands of essays. Can you check the answer? Check.
Computers can create thousands of essays in a few seconds.
Okay, so that is the answer. Then, why don't teachers give students many essays at the moment? Why?
Because students don't have any idea for the essays.
Hmm. Because students don't have many ideas of the essays. Hmm. Why don't teachers give students many essays at the moment?
Mm, because they don't have time to create a lot of writing.
Okay. All right, that is the answer. I think you weren't paying attention to the readings, Kim. Then number five, how can students get high scores on computer graded essay?
Mm, no, they don't. Because students need to use the more difficult words for the essays.
You said no, they don't. The question is, how can students get high score on computer graded essay? Even when they didn't do well, how can students get high score on computer graded essay? How? Okay, so check.
If they use computers to grade essays, students will benefit by doing more writing.
By doing more writing? No. The question is, how can students get high score on computer graded essays? How can they get high scores?
Students can learn how to get a high score. All they need to do is write very long sentences and paragraphs.
All they need to do is write long sentence and paragraph. Okay, so you're almost close. Let's read this again. Other people say, listen carefully. Other people say that we should not use computers to grade essay. First, computers cannot grade essay as well as as well as humans. Computers cannot decide if the student ideas are strong or weak. As a result, computers often give essay the wrong scores. As a result, computer often give essays the wrong scores. So, student can get a high score because sometimes computer gives essay the wrong score. Okay? Sometimes computer make mistake. All they do is just look at the long sentences and paragraph and also the difficult words. They don't grade like human being. Is that clear?
Yes.
So students can score higher from the mistake of computers. Most times students can also score lower because of the mistake. So that should be the answer. I hope you understand better. Kim, do you understand better?
Yes, I can do.
Good. So tell me now, how can student get a high score on computer graded essay? How?
Because computer grade is say because all the student need to write long paragraphs
Hmm. No. Student can get a high score because computers often give essays the wrong score. Because computers give essays the wrong score.
because computers often give essays the wrong score.
Good. So from there, student can either get a higher score more than he or she is meant to have or get a lower score. So these are the two chances. Okay?
Yes.
Good. Okay, we don't have much time again. So do you have any question?
No, I don't.
Okay, so we're going to stop the lesson here. Then in our next class, we continue with the vocabulary check. It's so good to have you today. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, teacher. See
All
you
right.
again.
All right. Bye.